Hello, welcome to the Library OneSearch demo. On our site at library.jfku.edu, you can find the OneSearch tab right here. And since this is still in beta, we don't currently have a search box mounted on the site, but for now we'll try just clicking this button to open up the OneSearch screen. And what this search engine does is it searches all of our library content, or at least most of the library content, and regardless of content type. So you will find books here, ebooks, journal articles, videos, etc. So let's do a sample search. I'm going to do autism in the classroom as a search. And we'll see in the results we get here, there are a variety of sources typically. If they're available online, there will be the online indicator there. Scroll through here and we see that there's journal article, this is a journal article, then we're getting some articles from newspapers. Down here we've got an ebook and another ebook online. Here we have a book chapter. Here we have a newsletter. So as you can see, there's a lot of variety of types of sources, and it is a good idea to, if you have an idea of the type of source you need, you can do some filtering over here on the side. If you're looking specifically for scholarly and peer-reviewed articles, you can click this limiter, and it will resort your search results. If you're looking exclusively for books or ebooks, you could click that content type and it will redo the results to only include books. You could also focus on a specific discipline. If you wanted more of a focus on psychology or one on medicine, you could choose one of these two to further refine your results. Now let's go back to the peer-reviewed articles for examples. And note when you hover over an article, this pane fills with some information about the article. So we have an abstract here. We could click this Read Online button and it will open the article. And at this point you can either read it right here or you can open a full text of that particular article. You can also cite the article and select your citation style. You'll probably be using APA for the most part. And then you could copy and paste that or email it to yourself, print it out, or whatever. You can also email yourself citation and a link back to this article as well. There's a folder here where if you're doing a lot of research and you may not want to read every single article as they come up, but if they look promising, you can then click this button to add items to your folder. And then when you're done with your search and you go back to your folder, they're all there for you, and you could then email yourself this list and it will give you the citations and the link back to the articles. You could also have the whole thing, the whole list formatted into APA style, which then you could use as your bibliography. Note that often there are errors in these citations. They're not perfect, so even though it'll get you pretty close to having your bibliography finished, it's a good idea to double check them against a guide to make sure that they're accurate. And in addition, there is an advanced search we may find useful. You click this down arrow here to get to the advanced search page. And the neat thing about the advanced search is if you really want to be doing a comprehensive search, you can expand your results outside of our particular library's collection to search other things that have been published that we might not own. And let's see if I do the same search, if we get more results. We had 8,000. See, we found quite a bit more here. And you'll see that if it's an article that we don't have, instead of saying full text online, it says citation online. Okay, here's a dissertation we found. Here's a book that we don't currently have that might be useful. This one as well. So what we do with those, if we don't have it, we'll click on it, And it should take us to a page, okay, where we can request the item. So the first thing it shows you is the citation you searched for. Then it says, sorry, no holdings were found. Please see additional options below for finding the source. And then request via interlibrary borrowing. So if we click this button, you can then log in with your name and ID number. It will populate automatically a form with the citation information, and then you can submit that, and we will find the article for you from in another library. So that's really useful to get a full sense of what's out there and not just be limited to what's in our particular library. However, we do have an excellent collection, and for most things you probably won't need to go outside of the library. So that's it for my quick overview of OneSearch. I hope you enjoyed it, and please do contact the library from our homepage at Ask a Librarian if you have any questions about using OneSearch or any of the other databases. Thanks.